You are now listening to the Pour Horsemen podcast.
But pouring up is a lifestyle.
Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at The Pour Horsemen.
Also subscribe to Apple and our Spotify podcast,
The Pour Horsemen.
Let's get it.
Crack in the kitchen, Lil Raw's on the mission. Break the bars out, screens in my expedition. Screens in my lack, yo, my trunk crack. Break the bars out, it's like this and like that.
Support for the Pour Horsemen is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. Manscaped offers precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code POUR, P-O-U-R, at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use code POUR, P-O-U-R.
Cool. All right, I don't even know what episode it is. This is what we already on 140.
140.
We recording?
We've been recording. We've been recording. So this episode 140.
Episode 140. Last episode you ended it on the disc record, and now we on episode 140.
I'm about to disc record you again.
Beat on quick because we're 140. I might get shorty. I'm gonna hit this nigga and be like, "Oh lordy, I don't give a damn about big fella." Knock his ass out and maybe take his yellow.
Knock his ass out. I'm gonna make him high yellow. Knock the black off, cause you know I'm the fella.
Yeah.
I'm the nigga on the mic getting real. I can't rap what I'm doing, nigga. I got the skills.
Shock G on him. It's the KC, cause you know I work on him. Got the beat back, keep it going. I don't care, I'm just flowing. I got the beat back on track. I'm steady going.
Yeah, you steady going, but you don't be knowing. You ain't got T.O. cause your abs ain't showing.
I've been working. Celtics jersey with the 43 like Perkins. Talking about Kendrick. Boy, I'm getting in it. I run like Barry Sanders. I don't run like no Emmett.
You don't run like no Emmett.
Yeah.
I run like Herschel, nigga on the mic, cause you know I got all lost. Man, this episode 140, man. We ain't starting with violence today. We got an international man of mystery here. Real talk.
What brought him here is $1 million.
I'm here every week though. You said a man. Who you talking about? Me or
I'm talking about the masked man.
Oh, okay.
My man came out here like Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, put the camera on me. Phil, you are not mysterious, bro.
I know who you was talking about.
Just because you wear shades and a new fit every week.
Just because he took everybody lights out during the ice storm and shit.
You are not mysterious. We legitimately have a man of mystery here today. Like no one actually even knows what he looks like.
Yeah.
So
his art is known literally around Houston and is getting nationwide
Notoriety.
That's good. Thank you for that word because it's 1942 hitting my ass.
So welcome, Mr. Saint Barto. How are you, sir?
Thank you. Hey, thank you for having me, man. It's a pleasure. It's actually my first podcast, so
that's
man. I'm perfect, man.
I'm a little nervous, man. To be perfectly honest.
Why did you choose us?
Hey, man.
Why did you say yes?
Look, Houston is my home, so.
And we popping in these streets?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
And I'm glad that, I got to do my first podcast here in Houston.
No, that's perfect, man. We appreciate it. So we want to jump right into it. All right. So first off, the majority of your art is centered around The Simpsons. Yes. Are you a Simpsons fanatic or do you just like that aesthetic of what The Simpsons do?
No, I mean, since I was little, I've been watching The Simpsons. And I got attached to Bart, like, I don't know, like everything, all the things that he do. That's how I see me as a child.
Okay.
So when started doing art, I started doing the Bart Simpsons, and then started recreating scenarios, real life scenarios that's happening now, and The Simpsons.
Gotcha.
I can say that. I can probably speak for myself, but people know what I'm talking about. When I was sitting in class in elementary, Bart Simpson was the go-to dude.
Everyone tried to draw on your paper.
Exactly.
It was the up, and then the triangles, and then go down with the little oval, and then go down and make the C, and then go down and make the neck.
Like
And
everybody
people tried to
was
make
doing it.
Marge too because of the hair. Like I saw people doing that also. So
it was like my favorite doodle, like in class, like doing it on a notebook. I used to do Bart a lot, so I think that's why now I put Bart, my character, which is Barto. I added the hair, the mask, and call him Barto.
no, we like it.
Yeah,
we like it.
that's
Yeah,
dope.
like
That's
when
dope.
we saw it, I think KC and I were the first that was introduced. And I was immediately like, yeah, we need to get him in the studio. Because I didn't know what the fuck I was looking at first off. I'm being honest. I was like, yo, this is creative.
And
Like-
what's crazy is that because we got mutual friend Sampon who set this
Yes,
up.
sir.
Shout out to
Shout out
the
to
homie.
Champagne.
Shout
Yep.
out, yeah.
But before he even mentioned you, I saw your work before, like just not even knowing it was your work. You did a painting for my boy B-Star.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I remember him posting on Instagram, and I thought that was like a dope ass painting. I believe it was with Nipsey.
Yeah. I did a few. Yeah, I
Yeah,
did
and it
few
was a
paintings.
Nipsey, and I was like, man, that was a dope
For
ass
B-Star.
painting. And then circling back, doing the research, I was like, oh shit, he did that painting.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I've done a few commissions here in Houston, and I'm finally getting out there. Like Miami, New York, LA. So I'm finally, taking off.
Yeah,
And this was all from IG. You just posting stuff on IG and people reaching out to you, or you just kind of.
So it's funny how it worked, man. So after high school, I started actually, no, like during my school, like middle school, junior high, all that, I was drawing
Okay.
and taking classes in school. But then after high school, I stopped. I started like partying. I lost control.
Yeah,
But,
me too. Shit.
Yeah, like I was like,
I've been
man,
lost control. I'm just getting
art
it
was
back.
like at that time, art was not like my thing, and yeah, like so, it's Instagram was just starting, and I posted a few things, and one guy, I don't know if you shout out to like Sticky Promo.
Sticky promo. I
Sticky
seen that
Promo.
shit.
Yeah, he had the house here in Houston, and he was like, "Hey man, I like your art. Come do some paints or put some paints on my place, and we'll display them, all that." I was like, "All right." So yeah, I mean, I sold through a few paints through him, and I was like, "Oh shit, this can be a business." So yeah, I started posting more paintings on Instagram, and it just became a business.
That's dope. That's dope.
So let's go back to the origin story though, because Simpsons fan. So I'm gonna check your Simpsons pedigree just a little bit because I'm a Simpsons fan.
All right.
So, favorite character of all time on The Simpsons besides Bart. I can't let you say Bart since that's your main influence behind your art.
Probably Homer.
Okay, so you do have a lot of Homer also.
Yeah, like all the stupid shit he does.
Yeah, Homer
It's
should have
just-
been arrested a long time ago if we being honest.
So yeah, that's why I was trying to bring him back into my paintings because I can see him doing more things sometimes than Bart. So that's why on there you can see I haven't wrestling, but yeah, I'll say Homer.
Yeah, my favorite character is Ned Flanders. Cause y'all remember when Ned was real swole and people didn't know? Like that's how I be. Like
and when he
people-
had that milk mustache, he was just shaking and
Yo,
this mustache
Ned
was going.
peeled his shirt and got Marge moist. And they should have did something about that episode.
Is that the dude that was in the
Yes,
strip
that's what
club?
he
In the
did.
strip club, and he was like, "No,
No, that's
No, that's Smithers.
Oh, Smithers.
That's
Oh,
Smithers.
okay.
Smithers is Mr. Burns. I don't know what his job responsibility
He's
is,
just an assistant.
but he's not though.
Yeah.
I mean, what does he
But
get
I think it was
assistant?
that gif is hilarious.
Yeah.
He's in a strip club and the
Yeah.
strippers in him. He's like, that's the one I use when people be like, "Hey, come out and cheat." And I'm
I
like,
ain't
"Nah,
watched
brother,
this
I'm a wholesome nigga."
I ain't watched too much cartoon coming up. I ain't had time for that, baby.
We know you. Yeah. When you was on the block.
But look,
nigga was hiding under the
the
bed."
time he made that whipped cream and shit for Bart. You know what I'm talking about? The hot chocolate.
Yeah.
That hoe was cold, man. I ain't never seen no shit like that.
Ain't nobody make you hot chocolate.
Yeah,
when you
we
was-
just put the packet in there, put some water in there. That was it.
So you telling me you've never had homemade hot. You've only had carnation.
That's it, man. Just
Damn,
put
bro.
That you
You had sandwich spread and carnation hot chocolate, bro.
Nigga used to get the hot cocoa.
Sharing no damn light.
I don't blame
in
you.
the
Yeah.
hot storm. That nigga like, oh, y'all niggas suffer.
Them niggas used to buy the cocoa, Hershey's cocoa, and just dip their finger and just eat it.
Yeah,
like
sometimes.
that.
Shit.
I wouldn't even hang with them niggas.
I don't know why we hanging with him now. Like we was talking about the bums may rob us. He might have a flashback and be like, yo, I need that.
That's reckless behavior. If you can put your finger inside of a hot
seen
cocoa
it.
pack and just they treating that shit like Fun Dip.
Yeah,
you
it's
remember
the
Fun
Lucas,
Dip
yeah.
with the goddamn candy stick
That's
that you
the
can
most
put in the
terrible
Kool-Aid packet?
candy ever.
Ramen noodles, you used to stick your finger inside.
No,
Hell no,
you're
nigga.
disgusting. We got a guest in here. You used to put your finger in ramen noodle packets?
Yeah, and the sauce thing.
Yo, you're.
Stick my finger somewhere else. I was like, yo,
We need to call
It's all
it.
good.
All right, back to St. Barto. Back to St. Barto.
yeah,
Okay.
same.
All right. So from there, you started to commission your work now.
Yes.
Now, we were thinking you might bring something, but he told me in the hallway, everything's sold out.
Wow.
Everything's sold out, man. Like
Damn.
let's say this year I started doing because I do a lot of private commissions that that don't let me post. But like every Monday I try to do a piece so I can sell it, but I have a private or for my previous customers, and they get the first choice to see it. So, and then before I post it on Instagram, but yeah, I mean, every time I post it on that chat, boom, it sells.
Wow.
It's hard to keep inventory, but
How do you range your prices? If that's a fair question.
yeah. So now it really depends on how much details it has, the size of the canvas. But I think I see it as a brand now. I'm not gonna lie, I started selling paints for $100 back then, but now I'm gotten my way up there where
Yeah.
Oh, where the money resides.
know.
Well, he didn't want to tell us. You know what I'm saying? He looked at us like, y'all, y'all are poor. Y'all are poor right
And I
now.
say
You know what I'm saying? Y'all are
I
poor.
was thinking about putting art up here, and then when he
Yeah,
said
he
that,
said-
it was just like,
That ain't gonna work.
I don't know.
And I say that because I know art is subjective. And I just want to get inside. I wanted your answer to let me know, to get inside of the mind of an artist as far as creativity and wages. As far this is Michael Jordan painting up here. That looks like it took time. Do you account time into it as far as how would you?
Nah, not really.
Not really?
Not
Oh, okay.
really. Because my paint, the medium I use is spray paint.
Okay. Okay.
And-
Damn, you do that with spray paint?
Yeah. Well, no, that's digital.
Oh, okay. I was
That's
about to say.
digital. Yeah, I did that on my iPad.
Okay. Okay.
But my
still
on
cold.
canvas, I use let's say if I was gonna do a portrait, of someone, I use spray paint, and then to outline it, I use acrylic paint, black paint. But so usually paintings, it doesn't take me a lot of time, or let's say some paintings are pretty much the same time. So I think I just see it as, I don't know, I came up with the price.
Your feel. It's a feeling.
It's a feeling, yeah. It's a feeling.
Man, I need to get paid. This shit is dope. I need to get paid for this
Hey,
shit.
this is fire. This is gonna go for this much.
Right.
So do people come to you with an idea, or you just make something and that's what people want to buy?
Yeah, I just make it, and that's what and
That's the uniqueness of it.
yeah, people.
That's
people
fine.
buy.
Because it's not
I
Go
feel like back then when I started, yeah, people used to come here or come to me and be like, hey, I need this done. I want this done. Then yeah, I would do it for the money, oh yeah, I mean, just send me the details and I'll paint it. But I think now once you build your brand, it's you want to be recognizable for your art, your idea, not someone else's idea. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm working on, building my brand, and then once they see a painting, you said you go to a art gallery and you see a Bart Simpson there, or with my mask, or oh, that's Barto.
Gotcha.
All right.
Barto, what high school you went to?
I went to Deer Park High School.
Deer Park. Okay.
Yeah.
So speaking on what you were saying about where you trying to go, like in regards to sports, of course, sports players, they work, they train to hopefully somehow get to the Hall of Fame. Would your Hall of Fame be like in a art museum, or would it just be a high priced, commission at someone's home?
I think as an artist, yeah, like I want to see myself in the art museum. It's I want to be next to like a Andy Warhol, like a Picasso,
What was my other guy name from New York?
Basquiat.
Yeah, there you go.
George
like,
O'Keeffe.
his style. See, that's where I got ideas too, like him, Banksy, and Andy Warhol.
Banksy still lives, right?
Banksy is still alive.
Yep.
And still nobody know who he like. So nobody knows what Banksy looks like. We'll make sure that nobody knows what St. Barto looked like also with the mask and the shades. But the mystery is actually, I think, what helps their art.
Cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like nobody knowing what they look like, who they actually are. I think that actually helps the art. I think that does. So here's a question I got. I think JC kind of looks like Bart Simpson. So what would you have to do to include him in your artwork? This is JC right here. What do you need to do to get this man in one of those either digital or spray paint artists? I'll pay for it. What do we need to what would you need from this gentleman right here?
That's my
Look at it.
Man, I can make it happen. Hey, so you want to make him into like a Bart Simpson character?
I think he looks like Bart. I think he kind of got the Bart Simpson.
What bars
Nah,
are you
to make
skating
it unique. I mean, I can make him his own character.
Wow.
Like, I can make people into like I can make you into a Simpson.
He gonna look like Ken Griffey. Remember when he was
Oh,
on
yeah,
Sexy? And he just kept drinking that juice and nigga head blew up.
I do remember that episode.
Phil don't know what the hell.
Nah,
he talking about.
Phil was in the trap. If you was in the trap, you definitely didn't watch when they had. Did you watch when they had Mike Tyson on the Simpsons?
Yeah.
That was one of the best episodes ever,
Okay,
bro.
so let's talk about something. So how come, dog? So they was before their time, or they was predicting shit that would happen in the future.
The Simpsons
All the fucking
predict
time they
everything.
predicted the pandemic.
They
They predicted the
Trump.
pandemic. They predicted
Trump.
They predicted Trump.
I don't know.
It was some other shit
No.
too.
They
I
predicted
think,
the New England Atlanta Falcons.
They sure did. They sure did. They
Yeah.
sure did. Yeah.
Super Bowls, like a bunch of stuff. So it's funny how all this happened because, like before the pandemic, when I came here and told you like about the mask, like I don't know. I guess I'm always being shy to like camera, taking pictures.
That's why we appreciate you coming here today.
For sure.
Like we really do.
So
Because we still don't know what he looked like.
We don't.
He ain't take out that
Take
mask.
the camera off him so he can sip his drink.
He ain't took this.
He ain't even sipping his drink.
Drink the whole time. Yeah, that's how serious he is. He done had a cup of drink this entire time.
Go ahead, have your
and
drink,
ain't
man.
took a sip.
We gonna
You know what I'm
cover
saying?
you.
We will cover you. We will make sure that nobody know what St. Barto look like. So,
So yeah, like I used to go to like events and I'll wear my mask and everyone would like look at me like, man, what's wrong with him? Like, is he like sick or something? And I mean, to be honest, it
I
was
didn't
kind of
think he was Asian.
he may be.
That's what I'm saying.
He
But
may
why
be.
wouldn't
We
they
don't
think
know.
you
Hey,
Asian?
just like that, we're canceled.
Nah, we're definitely not canceled.
Died.
The Asian community has been wearing
Nah,
masks.
they have.
He's an
for
Asian or
years.
Michael Jackson?
Michael Jackson or Asian.
And Michael Jackson was holding his baby over the balcony with
Yeah.
his mask on.
Tough.
That was pre-pandemic.
Yeah.
So Michael knew what was up. He
Nobody
knew.
arrested that nigga for that shit. That's crazy.
They did arrest him.
No, they did not.
No, they did not. Not for that.
Hell no.
They should have immediately called CPS.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you hung a baby over a 10th floor.
Don't call it on Mike.
What you talking about?
Over a baby.
Oh,
That's
on the
not
10th floor.
that's not a good joke, bro.
You could have just held the baby on your shoulder.
And then he laughed like, that's a joke.
like it was
It's
nothing.
Michael Jackson, bro.
I feel you.
First nigga to moon.
That's not Action Jackson.
We don't know
it's
if he was the
Michael
first to
Jackson.
moonwalk because I heard a story that Mike stole the moonwalk from someone.
Oh no, people were doing the
He did it
moonwalks
from
before.
old buddy. Not James Brown, but the
It's
other guy.
the dude from Soul Train that had the female counterpart.
Shit, I can't think of his name.
What's his
It
name?
was
He
on
was
the
Soul
movie.
Train.
It was on the movie.
All of those shit, man. Listen,
It was on
Mike
the
is
movie.
the first person I seen moonwalk, bro.
Can you moonwalk?
I used to moonwalk back in the day. All the
Nigga, your two socks had all kind of holes
You
in
know what I'm
them.
saying? Don't even listen to him, bro. Don't even listen to him.
What about say, let's get back on you, say.
Man, back to the special
The
guest.
same two socks he cut up for his sleeve.
Back to the special guest. Okay. All right. Next 5 years, where do you see yourself?
Man, so I want to go like to a different city and I don't know, like create some art and then just I guess just move from like city to city and leave my art behind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fire.
Now,
I got one more variable, unless you had a
no, I was
question.
gonna say, all jokes aside, I think we should do a Pour Horsemen with Saint Barto. Like
Nah,
I
that
think
would be
I
fun.
think we,
I already had it in my mind because I know he don't want to be pictured. So I figured if we do a picture, we can do like Simpsons characters or just have him as a Simpson character in the middle of us.
that's what I would. So
I had already had that
me
in
and
my
you on the
mind.
same wave.
I don't like that though, nigga, because I don't really fool with you.
I don't really.
Still
So
with the
Saint
hands
Barto,
with
just so you know the dynamics. Immediately after this podcast, this is gonna turn into a ring.
Yeah.
And in this ring, there's gonna be me, and out the ring is gonna be him.
Hey, you ever seen Django Unchained?
You about to see a butt fight.
On Django Unchained, when Leo DiCaprio's character is
Fed the nigga to the dogs.
introduced to us, there was two blacks like fighting, and they were shirtless, and then one of them won, the other one died, and that's just pretty much what it
Have you?
like.
Did you ever play Mike Tyson's Punch Out? Okay, Mike
ain't
Tyson's
that
Punch Out
old,
had a
bro.
character called Glass Joe, and you remember Glass Joe would get knocked out in the first 2 minutes. I'm the character that knocks out Glass Joe. So just keep in mind that that's
Joe,
what
that
you see.
Englishman?
Yes, they held his head like Ben Askren was holding his
Didn't they
hand
used to
this
show
last
their
weekend.
pictures after that? Niggas be busted up.
Yeah.
So Saint Barto, while you enjoy your drink, because you a man of mystery, you gonna see a full knockout. Like I'm talking near death knockout. Now I'm a resuscitate him though, because I don't want him to die. He's important to the podcast. But I'm gonna knock his glasses off his face, like hands down. So just put that
Hey,
in
Barto.
your
Barto,
like
let's-
12:30. You feel me?
Barto, like, what did I sign up for? All right, go ahead.
Hey, Barto, one more variable before we get off you. So we got we Creators Guild. We got a podcast network. So we got a show called Laced Up, and I see that you are nicely laced up.
He laced up.
I wanted
Yeah.
to get into that. Like, what's your sneaker game look like, or how do you arrange, your taste for shoes?
Man, I like to wear anything. Like lately I've been like buying I've been going off on StockX and like stores. But yeah, I mean, lately I've been into like dunks. Especially
So is everybody.
Those dunks are hard though. They are hard.
If you wore the Michigans today, he would have probably dived on you.
Yeah, probably.
The Michigan joints like them, he would have.
It'd have been like Nelson on Bart.
All right, so tell us your favorite commission you've ever done, and then a commission that you want to do. So let's speak something into existence right now. So favorite commission you've ever done, and then someone that you want to work with. Let's put it out there right now.
First commission was done by DJ. He goes by DJ Luyan. So shout out to DJ Luyan. I think he's the one who really put my name out there.
No doubt.
So DJ Luyan, he's from Puerto Rico, and his record label it's Hear This Music. So he had me do a multiple paintings, but I think this one's like the best one. It was actually he has two of my favorite ones. One, because I'll talk about my style here in a minute, but the one of them that's at his studio, it's Uncle Scrooge, and then it's like in a studio, and then we put like his logo, Hear This Music, and it's just the colors. Uncle Scrooge is also one of my favorite. Like
Uncle
cartoons.
Scrooge is probably hard.
Yeah,
See
yeah.
that. Yeah.
So that was one of them, and then the other one is at his house in Orlando. That one it's special too because it's a totally different style. It's a set from Toy Story,
Okay.
but it's done on glass.
Is the Uncle Scrooge one is the one where he like looking at something?
It's
He's like
basically
he's outside or something?
No, so basically he's sitting on his chair, kind of like producing, or cooking some music, and then on the background, you'll see like all the what's it called, like the something like that, like
The equipment.
Equipment.
Who is Uncle Scrooge?
Uncle Scrooge is from DuckTales.
Wait, hold on. We need to have a podcast intervention because my man's childhood
Shame, man.
was not appropriate. You don't know who
he was under,
Uncle Scrooge is?
under the bed.
You don't know who Uncle Scrooge is?
Did you watch Ninja Turtles?
Ninja Turtles? Yeah, I know.
What's your favorite cartoon?
Oh, wait, hold on. I'll tell you. Hold on. I will tell you. Boys in the Hood. That's his favorite cartoon.
Close enough. I was gonna say Channel 13.
I think was watching Arthur. He liked Arthur.
Who was Arthur?
Bro, you've definitely watched Arthur.
Every day when you're
Walking down the streets.
You've watched Arthur, bro.
I definitely don't know that. Now I know Curious George.
If you know Curious George, you know Arthur.
Hey, what a wonderful time.
You was watching that Kid and Play show.
Yeah.
I was watching Kid and Play.
What about Wayne Head?
I watched Bo Jackson, Michael Jordan.
Okay, Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah.
That one.
I watched that.
What about Bobby's World?
DuckTales.
Then you know Uncle Scrooge.
That's Uncle Scrooge.
That's Uncle Scrooge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nigga, what?
So you watched Disney Afternoon then on Disney Channel.
I watched Channel 13
DuckTales was before that.
Yeah, because we ain't had cable.
So Disney Afternoon had Chip and Dale, Rescue Rangers.
My
then it
people,
had
Alvin and Chipmunk.
Nigga, that's way past your
me and
time.
him are the same age. No, this is me. This is what I was at.
Chip and Dale.
Yes, that was Chip
I thought that was
Dale,
late 90s.
Rescue Rangers.
What about
that nigga,
Smurfs?
you said the Chip, and that nigga's like, yeah, that's Alvin and the Chipmunk.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, Alvin and the Chipmunks is weird. The Chipmunks.
Yeah.
Alvin, Simon,
Alvin
Theodore.
was. See, I know Alvin. Alvin was a player, man. You know what I'm saying? Alvin had that big L.
Man, we gotta guess. Hold on.
That's right, Shane. My
We
bad,
need to
Shane.
get that,
I ain't.
Because Shane ain't even got a chance to take his drink yet, so we got to get a break so he can get his drink on. So, all
I
right.
gotta get a break. I can get right in front of this camera.
Nah, we gonna take a break.
So who would you like to work with? Like other than the Pour Horsemen, of course, because I'm sure we gonna come up with something dope for sure. But who would you like to work with? Put it out there. We want them to see this. We gotta make sure they know.
Like anyone?
Yeah, anyone you want to work with.
Even if it's me, Shane, I ain't gonna lie to you. Shane, I ain't gonna lie to you. You pay me, but it's going down, man. That hoe myself 50,000.
Man, I want to say Travis Scott.
Okay. Travis,
man.
Hit my man
Going
up.
down in age.
Going down. Hit him up.
Killing it. Like, I feel like so many artists behind him. Like, from like Nike, his stuff on his merch is
McDonald's.
It's art, man.
Anything.
Seltzer.
And I know because we got the host of Laced Up with us.
Yeah.
But anything that he wears skyrockets.
I agree.
He wore those Comedy des Garçons.
Yep.
Oh,
Chuck
yeah, the
Taylor's
other day.
last,
And they
yesterday.
worth thousands now.
Now they just skyrocket.
Thousands.
Don't you
They
got
call it.
those?
They call it the
actually gave
butterfly
them away.
effect.
Butterfly
Say what?
effect. Yes, that is butterfly effect.
Everything he wears
Which was
just
a great
goes up.
movie.
Yeah.
You ever seen that with
Yeah,
Ashton
yeah,
Kutcher?
yeah.
Great fucking movie.
Yeah.
It really wasn't that great though.
No,
let's be honest. It really wasn't that
it
great.
was great.
It really wasn't
You
though.
hear two people right here saying it was great. And
Well, one of y'all is gonna get knocked out after the podcast, so you out the picture. Say Barto, we might agree with because he a man of mystery.
So,
you know what I'm
Saint,
saying?
are you in the anime?
what are your thoughts on Vegeta?
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z.
Goku or
We're
Vegeta?
He
drunk.
don't
Dragon
even
Ball Z.
consider
Hold on, this
he
is
don't
a
even
big-
consider Dragon
this-
Ball Z
this
as
is
anime. I bet
That's anime.
Nah, I bet
That's
I
the
bet he passed
original.
That though.
That's man. That's
But Vegeta
classic
go to.
Hold on,
anime.
wait, let me see. Do you
Vegeta
consider
Goku.
Dragon Ball Z anime?
I do. Yeah.
But do you
Classic.
consider it like if that's someone's only anime, you would kind of look down on them, wouldn't you? Like, let's be honest. Like they don't really have a good anime palette if that's their only anime.
Nah, I think it's good. It's good.
But I understand your thought because my son, he is into anime and his mom is too, and they don't fool with Dragon Ball Z like that. But it's
Shame.
it's
Death Wish is
for
the
us,
best anime.
for the hood. Dragon Ball Z was everything.
I agree with that. Okay, so
For the ones that watch it,
Vegeta
I mean,
or
for
Goku?
everybody,
Vegeta or Goku?
because you know.
yeah, he ain't even know what. Look at him, he's slumping in his shirt. He don't
Yeah.
even know what anime is. He think we talking about. He think we talking about hentai, where the breast exposed. All right, so
Set it off.
But Vegeta or Kakarot?
ooh, That's a tough one.
Yeah, it is.
That's a tough one.
No,
Yes, it
no,
is.
no.
Yes, it
no,
is.
no, it ain't. No, it's not because you got to sit back and think. Vegeta always shot himself in the foot.
Bro, that's a
with
tough
his ego. I love Vegeta, but it's like Goku gonna come save the day because he's smart.
Yeah, I think Goku's.
Nah, there's no pistols in this.
He said he
Mr.
shot himself in the foot. I didn't know what was going on.
Stay on the mic too. You're a podcaster.
We good.
I know.
And and his son saved the day.
Not, but
always
no.
Saved the day.
First, let's go back to Barto. Go, Barto.
Let's get his answer.
Vegeta or Goku?
Goku.
That's
For the exact same reasons.
This has been episode 140.
I love Vegeta.
what other anime you into though, Barto? What other anime you into? I want to hear your palette. I want to get an idea.
Actually, I don't know, man. I think I'm not into like animated.
Oh, you into manga? You into hentai?
Nah.
I don't know none of this.
You into the freaks?
Yeah. What? Huh? Freaks?
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe. There's some freaks in
That
there.
used to be my habit. You know what I'm saying? Get into the freak. That's why they call me freaky freak.
I'm a freak.
All right, so next 5 years, where you gonna be at? Tell us what to expect from you next 5 years.
Man, hopefully traveling, doing like shows everywhere. That's my goal.
Still mysterious.
Still mysterious.
Now, how you gonna
Yeah, that's what I'm
manage
saying.
that traveling though? How you gonna do that
How
traveling?
you gonna do this
You
actual
gonna have to go
show?
more than what you got on now. You gonna have to wear the
Nah, just keep my mask on and.
or
everywhere
how
I
your
go.
partner who came in say he Saint
Yeah.
Barto.
It represents.
That might be
Barto.
because he got on the WrestleMania fit, so we
Yeah.
like that
I
already.
like Ultimate Warrior.
Ultimate Warrior.
Yes, sir.
Nah.
I Ultimate Warrior used to hit them ropes.
Nah, nigga used to run out the locker room like how I used to run out when I was grounded.
That's how I used to
And
run out.
I heard the basketball go, and my mom said, "Get out of my face," and I can just go outside and go hoop.
Tough. That's how I used to want to go get
So
the
Saint
draws.
Barto, tell people where they can find you, how they can get in touch with you, how they can do a commission, all that good stuff.
Yeah, so my Instagram, Saint Barto. I have my website on the bio. They can just, shoot me a DM. And I also have a second page, which is Barto Mania.
Okay.
Barto Mania, it's focused more into like events that I'm gonna have, merch drops, and they can also DM Barto Mania, yeah.
And tell people you got a unique style. Tell people how you developed your style of like artwork with the spray paint and all that before you get out of here, because we want people to really know what they getting when they work with you.
Yeah, so I mean, we always like starting from like, let's say if someone DMs me and they want to do like a private commission, we go to like the full details. We want to make them happy. I mean, they're paying me money to have one of my pieces, so I want to make them happy. So yeah, we set it like a conference call. We get all the details, and they tell me like, oh, I want this, and that. Once I get all the details, I provide like several sketches. From the sketches, if they don't, if they want to make changes, we can always make changes until like the client is happy, and then we can make it happen.
Already. So y'all know where to find them. Saint Barto on Instagram. You can DM him for commissions. And then when you DM him for commission, he will make sure that y'all go through a full process to make sure that you happy.
And if you can't reach him at Barto Mania, hit me at Field Mania. I'ma reach out to Barto Mania, and we gonna get this shit popping.
Flowers are blooming, the grass is growing, and it's time to mow your lawn. Thanks to our sponsor, Manscaped, you can trim the hedges below the belt safely and efficiently. I am talking about ball trimmers. Manscaped, the global leaders in men's below the waist grooming, have an exclusive offer for our audience. Use code POUR, that's POUR, to get 20% off plus free shipping at manscaped.com. Join the other 2 million men who trust Manscaped. They are here to make sure your balls are smooth and smelling nice. After all, it's time for some spring cleaning. The Perfect Package 3.0 kit comes with the Essential Lawnmower 3.0 waterproof, cordless body trimmer, and a ton of other liquid formulations to round out your grooming routine. Manscaped obsesses over technology to provide you the best tools for your grooming experience, and they only use the best ingredients in their formulations. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code POUR, that's POUR, at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping with the code POUR, POUR, at manscaped.com. It's spring cleaning, baby, and your balls will thank you.
Hey, you can't. Damn, that's why you got fired.
Nigga ain't tell. You know niggas don't tell the whole story.
Our intern got fired on his day off, and he about to get fired from here because not only did he show up, yeah, that's the problem. He's not even on the payroll yet. He's just getting paid under the table right now, and he about to get fired. First off, he was late, like what, 30 minutes.
Then he tells his bogus story about blamed his manager.
Uber, and then he blamed his manager.
Blame my manager. I blame my manager.
You did.
You said the nigga told you he ain't. You said that he said that he didn't hear from you, and then
In 2 weeks, and I talked to him last week.
Terminated.
That's 2 weeks.
Terminated. Terminated. All right, we back at it. We back at it. But all right, so we didn't really get an opportunity to give. We had guests, and then we had our episode that week when DMX passed. So we didn't get a chance to really give DMX his propers.
And we gonna just delay it by the good 1 minute and 30 seconds, because before we do that, let us allow Barto to tell his art show.
Nah, we gonna put that at the end. We'll put that at the end. We'll put that at the end, and we'll put
because he's still here. He's still here with us.
He with us.
Shit.
Yeah, he
and we
with
gonna
us.
end off with him.
We'll let him do that at the end.
That'll be like
Then we know where the hood at.
We know where the hood at. All right. DMX, man, like I've heard a lot of people say that they saw like humanity in DMX, like the way that he lived, from his struggles to him overcoming his struggles all the way to his death. Like people were like, man, like if there was a person that was New York and you saw humanity in, it was DMX. Like that's a tough loss. And I saw his funeral procession today. Did you see that? The monster truck that they had his casket in? Mm-hmm. Bro, that was dope. Like they sending him out for real.
I ain't see it.
Yeah, big old monster truck.
That came out today. Yeah. You know what? That's why this new age people being pissed off about shit that they really don't care about. He's the epitome of a person being himself, being just that energy that he had. Like nobody ever shitted on DMX and how he lived and his lifestyle. We always knew he had a substance abuse problem of some sort. But no, you never heard somebody like, or the cancel culture or people, just a crowd of people shitting on him, because we always was like, damn, man, we need DMX to be strong and to be just to get well. Like, you know, so he is that one person. You know how like Kanye say some stupid shit and you're like, this nigga's an idiot.
Yeah, because keeping it all the way funky, like if there was one person that could have been canceled for some shit,
it was DMX.
Past lyrics was definitely DMX.
It was definitely DMX.
Where the hood at? Where he was talking about how you gonna explain fucking a man? Even if we squash the beef, I ain't touching your hand. I don't fuck with chumps, especially for the niggas with the cats, with the Kool-Aid
on their lips and pumps. Yeah, like I'm just saying, like
my man was out of there.
Yeah, my favorite DMX bar is when we first got to discover him, because he said, 24 left until my death. I done faced it all alive, but I done cherish every breath. And he said, at the end, he was like, if you think you bigger than my motherfucking trigger, like DMX was like spitting stuff that he did.
Yeah.
Because he was talking about murdering people after he actually did the murders. Like now these kids, I don't know what they really be rapping about. So first off, if you're a rapper right now, I think you're really murdering people. Don't come murdering me. But DMX was really in the streets. Yeah. Like really. And I was watching Drink Champs, and one person said that DMX was doing a freestyle one time and he had a dog with him.
I told you that.
And the dog freestyle with DMX. That's nuts.
That was Murder Mook who said that.
That is nuts to me.
Yeah.
And I forgot what I was gonna say. Go ahead.
No, what I was gonna say is when you was talking about like the rappers now, we don't want to do that because Chicago kids, they don't give a damn.
Oh,
I
yeah,
saw
they out here.
a guy make a sample of When I See You, Fantasia.
He from Florida.
Oh, Florida? He's from Florida? Okay. He's
Florida
from
niggas crazy too.
And they're crazy as well.
Yeah, they're definitely.
He killed someone and then made a diss record on the guy's tombstone, serenading freestyle to When I See You.
That's why I'm glad I'm a podcaster and not a rapper. Barto, are you a DMX fan?
Man, to be perfectly honest, I mean, I've seen a couple like things about
Just say you're
her.
not a
Yeah.
fan.
No, if you're not a fan, that's fine.
Just say you're not a
we
fan.
know.
No, you
Yeah, you.
it wasn't your time.
Yeah.
You're younger.
You ever seen Belly?
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that
you got
was-
homework then. You got homework. Yeah.
That art in that movie, just the art of it, like him and Nas, and then the Benny Boom, how he shot it. You
The
would love
best
that.
art in that movie was DMX's girlfriend.
Yeah, in the
Yes.
shower. Yeah,
Keisha.
without question, Keisha.
Keisha, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
It's just look at the what they call a video, what they call it shit, how it's shot. How it's shot. Like they win Oscars for the shit. Cinematography.
Yo, Keisha
That
in
type
that
of
shower
shit?
scene that shaped some of my like early adulthood. I was like, I have to do that.
Like, he was like 25 when that shit came out.
Early adulthood. Early
That
adulthood.
shit came out in 99.
In that that was 99. I was 19 years old. Early adulthood.
Yeah.
Just because you was in middle school chasing females don't mean that I wasn't in the
I was
streets.
getting it off to Keisha.
You know-
this shit. Like I was watching it. You know what I'm saying?
The only thing that made me mad about Belly is when they went to Africa.
Yeah, I hated that shit.
And I hated T-Boz because T-Boz shouldn't have been
she
in the
couldn't
movie at
act.
all.
She
couldn't
couldn't
act. T-Boz act like she shouldn't have been in the movie, period. Like T-Boz, if you see this, you shouldn't have been in the movie. I'm sorry.
Scrub business.
I was trying to think of another.
I mean, Barto looking at us like, what are we talking about?
You say that
But-
shit so good.
But T-Boz is a
Nigga
member
trying
of,
to be a sex
what was the
symbol.
name of that group?
TLC.
TLC.
No, I was trying to think of somebody
She shouldn't have been the actress.
that we feel that energy from that we can never like cancel or like, cause they so real. They give us their real self.
It was DMX.
It was just
he told the lady from Fix My Life, man, shut the fuck up. Let me
Yeah.
talk to my son.
Yeah.
He definitely said that.
Yeah, like shit.
Yeah.
And then we lost Shock G.
Yeah, man.
And a lot of people
That's
don't know his
fresh.
influence on the culture.
Put the satin on their pants.
Shit, he gave you Tupac. Tupac would have been that if he wasn't.
Put the satin on
He would have
their
been
pants.
He would have been that guy that we wouldn't have canceled because he was so real.
I watched the interview of Shock G where he said the last time he saw Tupac, he told Pac, like, bruh, like you need to be chill. You need to chill out. I'm about to go on tour. Let me give you the keys to my condo. You just sit back and chill. And he threw him his keys. And Pac, he said Pac threw him back. And he was like, you just don't get it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then when he said he walked off, he said it was almost like a movie because he looked back and he was just looking at him like seriously, I don't care. And then that was that. He was like, Pac knew he was ready for death.
He told the cop. His last words was "fuck you" to the cop.
Basically.
No, that was true.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Basically, like 2021 has been a tough year for death already. Now, we don't have the volume of death that we had with the COVID last year because 500,000 people dying, that's ridiculous. But this year, it's still kept going. I mean, we only in April. And what can we name off? 10 people?
But
who
it's
have
not
died?
even COVID.
DMX,
It's just
Shock G, lost Black Rob.
That's what I'm saying. It keep going. It just seemed like in the culture we continually lose people, and maybe we just need to be prepared to memorialize these people moving forward because they getting older, they got health conditions, or they still in the streets.
were y'all two in the club when Woe was
Like
jumping
Woe
off?
to me was
Like in the club.
Like Woe
I
to
wasn't
me.
in the club. I was in high school.
I was in the club.
Y'all didn't go to them little teen clubs.
I was in the club. When Like Woe came out. But what was better was when Man came out.
Oh, well, yeah.
But without Woe,
But that's some Houston shit.
That is
like
true.
we got listeners all across the nation. So Woe came out, and the following year in 2000,
Like Man came out.
Man came out. Man is a Big Mo track with ESG and Big Poke.
Told me to take my chain off and let my body defrost.
So like,
whoa,
so
man, that was hard.
Whoa was like,
on my neck, 5,000 on my head, like, man.
Yeah.
I dropped the top, like, man, that was hard.
But see, the influence of that,
DSG reg shoppers. Shit.
the influence of that, whoa, and with Black Rob, like that influenced a whole nother wave in Houston. Even though we already had our wave with screw culture and all that, like that, when he came out with Whoa and Diddy and them was doing their thing, like Black Rob was that guy.
Yeah, Black Rob hurt. You know, that was one that people tried to blame Diddy for also. Like to say that he didn't pay his medical bills or help him out. I mean, what is the responsibility of Diddy to artists that were under his label?
Bro, he don't. It's done. Like once they off that label, like it's like me.
Tough.
It's like if I fuck around and get sick, and I'm a teacher now, but I'm looking for my old job to take care of my shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. He left. He left the label. The label could have brought him back. They didn't bring him back. Or he left the label. We don't know. And they ended their shit. Now, if they were still friends afterwards and Diddy didn't reach out, then, you know.
That's different.
The public is looking at it's bad boy for life and all that shit. That's why I don't look at it that way, but that's what the public's looking at.
I mean, it is what it is, but at the end of the day, he didn't make it. And he's, rest in peace. But
No doubt.
He the East Side Soprano, Rob Marciano.
That shit wild,
Crossing it over with the opposite handle.
All right, so let's bring. We had the Floyd verdict also, and we was talking a little bit during our break. Barto is looking for a place possibly, or was at the time, to do some type of memorial. So kind of tell people what you was looking for, what you was thinking during that time. Go ahead.
And before he does it, there was a George Floyd memorial on the wall that got vandalized.
I saw
It
that.
said niggas' lives don't matter.
Yeah, I saw
In Houston?
That happened in Houston?
Yeah,
yes.
it happened.
Nah.
What side of town was it?
What
on?
side of town?
It was in Third Ward.
Nah, you.
Phil, what are you?
Yeah.
You seen
They
it?
crazy.
Yeah,
It was in
downtown.
red. It was in red spray paint. Said niggas' lives, red spray paint or paint, whatever. It said niggas' lives don't matter.
I did
Over
not see that.
George Floyd face. Excuse me. And I saw that they was fixing it up, but it's still like if that's what's happening. Like, I mean, not if. That's happening, and it's sickening. Like
That
that's
is sickening.
That's terrible.
So Barto, what would you say? Did you feel like you had the need? You wanted to memorialize that also?
Yeah, man. So sad story since the beginning, So as soon as it happened, I was looking for a wall here in Houston, and to do like a tribute memorial for him, and it's just with like commissions. I couldn't find the wall at that time. It just didn't happen. But I have a few friends, also an artist. He did a mural here. I think it was somewhere in the museum district.
Okay.
Really nice mural. But yeah, I want to do one for him, but just
Yeah, man. I mean, that was tough for us, man. Like, but
I would say Houston is not as centric as an Austin would be.
exactly. So like you have to, because you can not just go to like, a wall and then start, spray paint.
Right. I mean, Houston is not as open as Austin would be about. You would have to go through clearances. And
I had to go to like permits, city permits. I mean, like the owner of the building. And that's why, I had a problem.
For people out there that don't know, Houston is not as liberal as like Austin. Like, because then already people think of Texas as
wide open.
Yeah, not wide open, but still like we're conservative still.
Yeah.
But, Houston, we're getting there, but it's not really.
But were y'all surprised to see guilty on all three charges? I was.
We was in the gym.
Yep.
It was suspenseful because I didn't know what to expect.
Were y'all with the gym with the guy who said he looks like?
No, he was there.
He was there. He was watching it with us.
Did you tell him that you don't look like Leon Spinks?
Nah, I ain't talking to that dude. Like,
You do kind of look like Leon Spinks.
He made a comment. He was like, he was for the verdict. He's made a comment. I was kind of like, damn, I hope he ain't.
You do kind of look like Leon Spinks though.
No, he said he looked like Michael Speaks.
No, he said Leon.
He said Michael.
He said
Even
Michael
worse.
Speaks.
Who's on the All Mute podcast? What's his name?
Who?
Chubbs. What's his name?
Oh,
Tubbs. He said he put a picture of you and Michael Speaks together, bro. Y'all do kind of
no,
look.
he didn't. He posted a picture of Michael Speaks
And y'all kind of look the same,
how
bro.
you egging this
Y'all do
shit
kind of
on?
look the same.
I'm gonna knock this nigga out, Barto.
Y'all do kind of look the same, bro. You do.
I may have hands like Michael Spinks.
I wish you did, because I'm knocking you through that drywall. So I wish you did have hands like Michael Spinks.
What about OJ?
What you mean by OJ? What
OJ said about this?
Oh, I didn't see what he say. What he say?
Who the hell?
OJ Simpson, wow, bro.
What he say?
He had something to comment about
I seen what he said about LeBron.
verdict, and he also said something about LeBron.
What did LeBron do?
He was LeBron tweeted something and deleted it.
Oh, I didn't even see
And
that.
then he came back and tweeted why he deleted it.
Yeah, he ain't have enough information.
Yeah.
I didn't even see it.
But he just about the girl with the knife.
For OJ to even be commenting
shot.
on anything.
OJ's a murderer.
Exactly.
Yeah, OJ.
So for him to be commenting on anything dealing with
If OJ walked in here right now, St. Barto gonna have to protect us. He gonna have to walk in front of us and make sure that we don't get murdered. Because OJ is coming for blood. Like OJ is a killer.
oh, nigga, man.
OJ, if you hear this, we know you're a
knock
killer.
OJ 75-year-old.
No, you would not. OJ is swole,
That's
bro.
right, JC.
I'm sorry, OJ got knife
I
game
bet he'll
too.
beat you in golf.
Nah, OJ can't beat me in golf. Hands down. There ain't too many blacks that can beat me in golf unless they're on tour. Like real talk. I'm not even joking. Like blacks just now getting out the caddying game. I've been golfing for
Scarface
years.
can beat you in golf.
He cannot beat me in golf. He cannot.
He beat you.
Brad cannot beat me in golf.
You played him, right?
He cannot beat me in golf. I'm not going to talk about. He just cannot beat me in golf. There's very few blacks on earth that can beat me in golf.
Except for the
Tiger Woods.
Except for Phil Mickelson.
Look. VJ Sheen.
He's not black.
I'm talking about me, nigga.
What?
Man,
What?
back to Barto. Barto, do you still want to do your mural, or is the moment past?
Nah, I mean, I would do it. Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Because if you can't find, you know,
how they do it on those
spot, here we
what
are.
are those oversized damn, they look like them damn, what is it? It's like they sometimes they paint on those metal rectangle thing, the big ass.
Like the dumpsters or
Yeah, not dumpsters. They're not dumpsters, but they're like
the
big fucking
containers, like the shipping
Yeah.
containers.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? They sometimes they in the heights area and people be painting on them
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
You do something like
cool,
that,
yeah, that'd
maybe?
be cool. Yeah.
I don't know if that fucks up your style or how it looks, but I be seeing that type of shit all the
Y'all
time.
niggas on that other side. Y'all smart than a motherfucker, man. Me and KC, we C plus niggas over here, man.
Oh, you gonna let it put you in the C plus, KZ? KZ,
you made a D's list.
I just got 4.0 in my masters, brother.
All right, before we get out of here, we gotta address the NBA. All right, and maybe we were supposed to do it a couple weeks ago, but we done had guests. At some point, we have to make our predictions for the NBA Finals. We have to, because they only like 15 games left in the regular season,
Right.
and we know one thing: the Rockets are not in the play-in even.
I got a question.
talking about?
I got a question for you. The Knicks have been winning, right?
Just won again tonight.
Barto, are you a basketball fan?
Nah.
first?
I am, but this season I haven't.
That's fine. That's fine.
fine.
Catch up. We got you.
It's
Go
fine.
ahead.
I know the Rocks are doing pretty bad. I went to the game.
Pretty
there was snow
bad.
in there. So
Yeah, the Rockets is terrible. Okay.
Okay, the Knicks have been winning, right?
9 in
And
a row
they're
today.
what are they? Fourth in the East? What are they?
They're fifth. They're fifth in the East.
Fifth in the East.
No, they're fourth.
Since when? Today?
fourth.
They like
okay. My
fourth in
bad.
the
They
East.
My
won
bad.
9 today. They
My
just
bad.
won
I
it.
thought they was fifth. Okay.
Carmelo's Knicks. How good were they? compared to these Knicks?
They met up with a Pacers team that literally got them away from the finals with a block.
You're right. I do agree with that. Okay. Melo's Knicks were good.
And they
were good.
Did they have 1 or 2 years that they went like deep in the playoffs?
It was just that 1 year.
That 1 year.
And he was the only one. LeBron was supposed to be the first unanimous MVP, and a reporter gave Carmelo a first place vote.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then Carmelo had 4 years in Knicks?
5.
5
years with the Knicks. Yeah.
How many times they made the playoffs?
3. They lost to Miami. They lost to Indiana, and they lost to Washington.
Okay. I just wanted to pull your card on that.
They lost
and not even to
they ain't lose to Washington.
that last Gilbert Arenas year when they played Cleveland.
No,
it was when LeBron was still in Cleveland.
No.
Yes, they did.
And Gilbert wasn't leading that team. This was 2012-13.
The last year that Gilbert was in Washington is the year that they beat, because remember,
When he changed his
Washington
number?
thought they were going to beat Cleveland because they was talking big shit.
That's 07-08.
No, it's not. LeBron didn't go to Miami until 11.
Oh,
What are you talking about?
No, I'm talking about. I thought you was talking about when LeBron was with Cleveland.
LeBron didn't go to Miami until 11.
Gilbert was not that guy in those years.
Yeah, in those years, no.
What are you talking about? Gilbert was cold.
I'm a big Gilbert fan.
I'm telling you, he changed his number and he wasn't that guy.
When was Gilbert in Washington in?
Gilbert was in Washington like 05 to like
12.
Like 10.
Like 12.
Like 12.
But
LeBron was still in Cleveland until 11.
He like changed his number and he wasn't that guy anymore.
He wasn't that guy.
Nah, I don't know when
Because
Gilbert
even the first year when John Wall got drafted, he changed his number.
That was 09.
I don't know when Gilbert wasn't that guy at all until he got into that shooting battle with
and
what's
he
my
got
man's
suspended
name?
for the rest of the year.
What's my man's name that he shot with? Crittenden. I gotta look that up. I will look that up. So I could be wrong.
I was just comparing.
No, just say right now, I am wrong.
I could be wrong.
Literally, just say it.
I only brought that up, KC, because that was the last time the Knicks was good.
But I know that. But what I'm saying is this. It's a whole different NBA. Mm-hmm. And then also, Thibodeau is a great coach. I'm surprised that he didn't run them down because that's his MO.
He's still,
That's his MO of running down.
They're playing the most minutes in the league, though.
Yes, that's the MO of running down players. That's
guards.
All players.
All players.
He ran down Joakim Noah.
All players.
He makes that career.
They put that on him? They put D Rose on him.
He cuts that career short because he plays them so many goddamn minutes.
I thought it was only like guard play.
Joakim Noah, Carlos Boozer.
I didn't know it was all them dudes. I thought it was just guard play.
The guy that's on the Knicks now.
Taj Gibson.
Yeah. Like Jimmy Butler. Like
Jimmy Butler was playing 41 minutes a game.
He's known to like.
Was Ben Gordon played? He was there when Ben Gordon was there?
Yes.
And Ben Gordon went to Detroit as a shell of himself.
Yep.
Literally crazy as shit.
Shout out my nigga Flash.
Yeah, Flash Gordon. So
business.
he's known for that. But I'm not knocking him because that's his playing style. If you know that's his playing style and you hiring him, that's what you should expect. What I'm saying is the Knicks are at least decent. That's great for the NBA.
I didn't realize they were the 4th seed. I just looked that up.
Yeah.
So shout out to the Knicks, bro.
Julius Randle, who y'all...
He's not better than...
No. Listen here, Barto.
Wait, who?
Because this was years ago. No, wait. Let me have the floor.
Zion?
Let me have the floor. Let me have the floor, please. Let me have the floor.
Barto, my bad. You gonna hear this.
We can go back to years. I need that close up on me. It's on me? All right. Well, which one is mine?
Nigga,
all right.
just talk.
I remember when we was doing... Barto, we was doing pods in my living room at the time. And I said... This was when Zion was coming out the league, and they said who to compare him to, and I was like, to me, he like a Julius Randle. I got shunned, like it was it was like a blasphemy. It was just like they was like, man, what Julius Randle? I said, bro, Julius Randle is a baller. He just haven't got the chance.
Zion is better than Julius Randle.
He was not saying that.
He was saying it.
No. He was saying what I was saying. This is what I was saying. And I ain't even bullshitting you. You were saying it in a negative context, though.
Oh, no, I did not.
You was not.
He did not.
You said that in a negative context.
No, I did not.
He did not.
No, I did not.
Because Julius Randle was not really hooping like that.
I said Julius Randle
has not got
You gave Julius Randle you gave Julius Randle no upside. You gave Julius Randle no upside.
Yes, I did.
Now, hold on, stop.
Bro,
Pause.
I'm a Julius Randle fan.
This is what happened.
I said he haven't had the opportunity to play because they were so into Kobe on his way out.
I will tell y'all what happened. This is what happened, and it was me and Casey.
Bro.
So I said I was offended that he compared Zion to Julius Randle. They're not the same player, but Julius Randle been balling.
And go back to that part, and you will hear me say, watch, Julius Randle is gonna get his. He did say that. He did say that. He did say that. Hooper.
He did say that. So
I'm not trying to play you because
look at Barto, man. Barto don't even know what's going on right now. We trying to keep him in game.
I did not.
It was like that's why we were like. That's why we was like,
saying it like a LeBron. I said no, he's gonna be like a Julius Randle, and y'all was saying it like Julius Randle.
No. We never said he'd be LeBron. We never said that.
I'm just saying like if that like. You know what I'm saying?
We just said that I didn't agree.
I wasn't around.
You were.
At the time, Julius Randle.
Yes, you were here.
At the time, Julius Randle was not hooping.
You was talking about trapping in the bando.
Julius Randle was not hooping. Just hold on.
And I'm on wax saying when Julius Randle get the opportunity, he's gonna ball out. He can't get it because he was on the exit toward Kobe, and they were so fixated.
And you weren't giving Zion that same upside.
You didn't give Zion that love though. You didn't.
I said Zion is like a Julius Randle.
But what I'm saying is, though,
and I even broke down their games. Go left, strong left.
But Zion way better than that now. Yo, Zion is the point guard.
He breaks
Zion
that down.
is the point guard.
That's why it's a negative connotation on it because at the time, nigga, at the time you were saying that because Julius Randle was not hooping, Zion was coming in. You said he was gonna be limited. That's why I was like, bro.
I said he could go left.
We would have Julius was still kind of new.
I said
and Julius was still new.
I also said Julius Randle get the opportunity to ball out. He's gonna kill because he can hoop.
We will stop this because we got Barto here today. He doesn't need to be hearing our basketball shenanigans. So we wanna talk about before we leave. Barto has an event that you wanted to bring up. So let us know what you planning. Obviously, we gonna be involved, and then we gonna wrap this because we got some NBA talk to do after this that we want to make sure we get a chance in. So let everybody know what you planning, what support you might need, how they can help you with this event.
So I guess before I say anything, no one knows about it yet. So
okay.
They're gonna have to listen to this podcast.
They will. We'll make sure.
Yeah, so they can find out when. So I'm shooting for like September, October. Bartomania. It's gonna be the name of the show, our show. I'm gonna make it happen. So we're still in the process. Looking for the venue. So we have to get the venue. We have to get like a few sponsors.
We know how that go.
We know what you're going. Yeah, we know what you're going through.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a great event, man. Like I'm gonna make this our show unique, something special for Houston.
There you go.
And you still not gonna see him.
Yeah, this is gonna be the most.
Probably won't even show up.
Yeah,
this is the most that y'all gonna get a Barto.
It's gonna be our event.
This is gonna be Pour Horsemen event with Saint Barto. Y'all ain't even gonna know what's going on. We gonna show up and yell at each other about the NBA. Phil gonna be talking about his moments in the trap. KC gonna be wearing jerseys and shit. JC, you gonna be shirtless?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm gonna be knocking out KC. So you gonna have a full event, and y'all gonna think Barto is one of us. That's what they gonna think. Which one of us can be Barto?
None of you.
I think I should be Barto. Like, I think I should take on the Barto's persona moving forward. I know the most about the Simpsons for sure out of all of us.
Nigga, y'all got skin toned.
Nah, I'm.
You want the little dirty squishy?
I am not Habu. I am not. So I would prefer to be. Let me see. I want to be Flanders, bro. I want to be Ned Flanders. I like pulling up to my pool in the summer, all swole, like my neighborhood pool. That's how I like to be.
Kick your fucking ass. That's you.
Full force. Man, look, Barto, tell people where they can find you again, all your information before we wrap up.
Yeah, so Instagram, it's Instagram, Twitter, it's Saint Barto, and bartomania.com is where I have a few of my display work, and that's where I do all my drops.
And if you can't reach him at Barto, man, reach me at Phil, man. We're gonna get in contact with my boy, man.
Man, that's been episode 140 of the Pour Horsemen podcast. We out.
Peace.
We out, baby.